Hello, I'm going to discuss a band in this video that I've maybe discussed one other time. And a lot of that has to do is past their third album, I've not been that interested in this band for some reason. And their material past their third album hasn't really grabbed me. And I might have shown you a vinyl purchase. I think I have a video on here where I showed you a vinyl purchase of this band. But I thought I would discuss them again today because their debut album has just turned 20 years old. They've announced a tour to commemorate the 20th anniversary, which makes me feel kind of good because it sounds like concerts are coming back. Unfortunately, the show they're performing closest to me that day, I have tickets to another concert, so I won't be able to attend a show on this tour. It doesn't look like. I've seen this band two other times, but the band in question is Three Doors Down, and I'll be discussing their debut album, The Better Life, which of course has the song Kryptonite on it, which has become overplayed since the 20 years since its release. And by far it's not my favorite song on the album, even though it was one of the biggest hits off the album. No, not my favorite. That's followed up by another song that became rather popular off this album, Loser, then Duck and Run. Then when this album gets in the deeper cuts, like Not Enough, or the song I want to discuss is track 5, Be Like That. There's two different versions of this song with lyrically. There's another version of the song that appeared on the soundtrack for the movie American Pie, I believe, that had different lyrics than this album version. But I must say, when I was listening to this album before I did this video, and this is the first time I've listened to this in a long time, that song really grabbed me. It's one of those things where you've heard it over, you hear something over and over again, and then all of a sudden, when you hear it again for like the millionth time, a light goes on. And that song made me realize I complain too damn much about what I don't have or what I want. Why can't I be like that? But the second verse kind of hit me over the head today. Talks about a homeless person sitting on a park bench watching people going by, knowing they're going to go home to a cool or warm, whatever the case may be, depending on the weather, house with a soft bed, a meal to put in their stomach. I have all of that, and I take it for granted. So that track jumped up at me today. Then there's Life of My Own. There's Down Poison, a song called Smack. Then the last track, So I Need You. I would say So I Need You and probably Life of My Own are my two favorites on there, but Be Like That, the way it hit me today, is creeping its way up. The thing about this album is it begins with kind of mid-tempo rockers, like Kryptonite and Loser are kind of mid-tempo rockers. And the real hardest-hitting rockers are at the end of the album, such as Not Enough, Down Poison, Smack, So I Need You. I feel like I'm missing a track here. Oh, The Better Life, of course. The title track is another hard-hitting rocker. I can't believe I missed a track. But I'm not going to start this video over again because I've messed it up too many times and started over. I don't want to do it again. But anyway, I just want to say happy anniversary to this album. And I saw them, the 2 times I saw them live were on the tours after, on the follow-up albums after this, Away from the Sun in 17 Days. The 17 Days concert was very memorable. Because that one had a lot more quote-unquote bells and whistles than the Away from the Sun concert had. I mean, pyrotechnics everywhere. And they ended the show with a nice salute to our military with the song When I'm Gone. And just this beginning of this week, the United States just celebrated Memorial Day, so that song came to mind on Memorial Day. But anyway, there's my little discussion on Three Doors Down and The Better Life. To me, out of the 3 albums I'm most interested in, I would say 17 Days is my favorite, but this one is a close second. Although there's some great songs on Away from the Sun. Maybe I'll rank their discography at some time. And if anybody's fans of this band, let me know. I've never really heard this band discussed in the vinyl/music community before. That's another reason why I wanted to put it out there. But until I talk to you again, and I'm going to show you a vinyl pickup that, surprise, surprise, has nothing to do with any genre of rock or metal. I'll discuss that in my next video. Until then, enjoy the music.